as we look and stare into the abyss. You never know what's staring back at you. It's coming.
All these voices.
They're mine, he said. They're not yours. You had no right to them when you were alive, and you have no right to them when you're dead. Did you say Hershey?
That's what it sounded like.
Good, so you know who I am. Because then you know I'm not playing. You're going to let those women go. In Jesus' name, you're going to let those women go.
Is there a demon here watching us right now? Are you watching us right now? You want me to burn your house down? She said I won't let you.
Out here, there's been a legend that there's just a heat. This is supposed to be one of the lowest points in Virginia, if not the lowest. And I've been out here several other times investigating, and I've been chased out of here.
So I want you and I command you now. You have no dominion or authority over this house anymore. I command you to return to the pits of hell that you belong to.
And see, you can't attach to me. You can't attach to anybody here anymore. I do not give you permission. In Jesus' name, you are not allowed to attach or harm anybody in this house or on this team. So if that pisses you off, and you want to take a shot, take it right now.
So guys, this is Old Hall. This is where many murders happen. This is where Red Snyder was killed, as well as Danny, and I'm sorry, I can't remember his last name. He was a biker. Whoa, what was that? Called something. Looked like something went around the corner. Anyway, I don't know if you can see, but the cage is right above us. Literally, I am 5'7", and I can reach up there with no problem and touch it. These guys were cells. This housed 2 people. This is a 10 by 10, I believe, or might have been 10 by 8. So what happened is Danny come out of his cell, and Danny was the guy that if you walk around, if you've not been to Moundsville, highly recommend it. But Danny came out one day, and usually they only got 1 hour a day. 23 hours a day they were stuck inside these cells. So Danny comes out, and they would allow him to paint portraits. I'm going to interrupt this story real quick to show you something. So Moundsville was known for a lot of people practicing Satanism. As you see, these are symbols. This cell was occupied by someone who practiced the occult. As you can see, these are all symbols. Why do I not see that? Why What? How is that possible? Okay, there we go. As you can see, this is all they had. So you have that. Really? I don't know if you guys heard that. That was a voice. So anyway, Danny comes out. And two guys from this end in front of us come rushing him with a shank. They run the shank clean through his eyeball, through his skull, and out the back of his head. Danny, being the guy that he was, continued to fight. Hello? Guys, I don't know if you heard that or not. So this is the infamous Red Snyder cell. As you see, the Aryan Brotherhood. You gonna sit in that one? I'm gonna sit in this one. So, a little bit about Red Snyder. So, Tucker is over in Red Snyder's cell. Red was known to be the leader of the Aryan Brotherhood. So, he was very well respected to the point that even the guards were a little scared of him. He would tell them that he would tell them things about their family that there was no way that he would have known without outside interference, or outside, I shouldn't say interference, but information. So Red and the gentleman that was in the cell that I'm sitting in became best friends, to the point that they would actually allow them to go out together and do their 1 hour time, which I'm sure that is when they had to take a shower. I'm sure that's when they had outside rec. I'm sure that's when they ended up calling, making phone calls, whatever. So what ends up happening is for some reason, they unlatched the doors one day, the cell, and the gentleman that was in the one that I'm standing in now, or sitting in, comes around out his cell and stabs Red. It was either 32 or 37 times, and I'm sorry that I can't remember that, but I know it was one of those two. So bad, they said blood was just rolling. And this happened so quick that they didn't even get to him in time to stop it. And obviously Red died. The gentleman that did that walked out of here, I'm not sure how long after that, and was a free man. He still lives to this day. And the last time that we checked, he was incarcerated at the new facility here in town for something else. But Red's cell is supposedly one of the most active places here in the prison. We had a session earlier and did not get anything. Other in there tonight, and I've only gotten a little bit of feedback, and pretty much it was the same, that it's nothing. So not too sure why it would be as quiet as it is. But you can imagine that night, or that day, that they call the names. This gentleman stands up just like I am. This cell door slides open, and he rushes around the corner to right here and continues to stab Red 32 to 37 times. I can't remember exactly which it was. And Red come out of this cell that Tucker's sitting in. So this very floor here that we're looking at right here was covered, they said, in blood that was running down and out through here. There was another woman who came in here after they closed the prison that was opening it up for tours and stuff like that. Okay, guys, I have a flashlight that I thought was a reflection that just went across the freaking hallway like Kelly was talking about, Tucker. What? Is that not a flashlight? No. It's not. What the hell? Straight down, man. Straight down there. Oh, you got everything? So guys, Kelly Miller, the Maven Medium, that we all love and adore, was in Newwall, which is the other cell block on the other end. She has some video footage that's incredible. The only thing that I could say it could be is probably a guard doing his duties. You could see the flashlight, and you could see the entity or whatever walking across the hallway or the end. And right now, I'm looking at a shadow figure. I see you standing down there. I hear you. You do me a favor and wave at us, or move, or walk this way. You see it, Tucker? This is what knowledge is about. This is what I've witnessed. Can you come to us? I don't know, guys, if you can see this at the very end. Oh, I don't know if you all are hearing this or not. My light's not going to reach that far. Let's see if we can pick it up on camera. Hello? I hear you walking. I hear you making noise. Are you still there? Nice. I'm glad we got something before we left here. I mean, we've been getting stuff with that. So we're going to approach you, but we're not. We don't mean any harm. We don't mean anything but Just trying to communicate here. I saw you standing down there, and then I seen you go around the corner. Can you make a noise again to let us know where you're at? So Moundsville is also very, very, very famous for things sticking out their head. Ooh, that was a nice little orb. I can tell you guys, we haven't been seeing any bugs. That may have been until I go back and look at this, but that was a very bright blinking bug. Huh? Hello? You can come out too from down there. Come out and communicate with us. Come out and talk. Something's definitely down there. Without a fucking doubt. Like a little cold spot. Come out and talk to us. Are you stuck in isolation? It's about time for meds. But you have to let me know where you're at if you need your medicine. Are you the one? You need meds? It's time for your meds? Is that it? Dude. Shadow figure.
Outside of the door.
Like real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So we just saw you. Can you go back across the hallway again for us? Are you standing there at the back? Is that a voice? I swear I just heard a whisper. Do you need your medication, your meds? What?
Oh, I'm crying again.
You know you got to back up off of Tucker. You can't get on him like that. Yeah, exactly. What do you got going on down there? Holy shit. Well, come on out. Come on. Right there. Blocked out the light. Look. Look. It's blocking completely out the light. See it? I see you. Can you wave at us? You're definitely like, look at that dude.